This is Don. All Things Paranormal.
We are broadcasting Memorex.
Yeah, we're going to start doing our shows by recording. And the reason being is because it's a little more flexible for time. And we can talk about what we want to. See, now, this is our second recording of the day.
That's right.
And our first one, since nobody...
We did a whole show.
Since nobody knows, we had us a 3.5 hour show.
3.5 hours.
Of talking, but we didn't get no audio.
No, not a bit.
So now we're having to redo it. And...
I see it moving.
2. Okay. As long as it's moving, we're good.
Yeah. But, you know...
Yeah, we got a problem. So...
Can it help you? Hello?
I tell you what, how about we go to commercial?
Yeah, let's go to commercial.
I think I have ghosts. It's time for me to call All Things Paranormal.
Now, you too.
That's right.
You too.
Even you.
Can get All Things Paranormal ghost detecting magnet. Now, how do you get this, Don?
Well, you got to take it and send us in a thing for story time.
Story time.
So you can fax it? Well, I don't know. You got a fax? I ain't got...
Well, I don't know what the number is.
Okay. So don't fax it. You can email us.
Email it.
Text us.
Call us.
Call us.
Anything that we use the story on in story time, and you will get a genuine, it's
Ghost
not one of a
detecting.
kind,
That's
but
right.
Genuine All Things Paranormal ghost detecting magnet.
So when a ghost shows up, he gets up there and he sees that and just slaps that sucker right down on the ground. Guess what?
You got a ghost.
You got a ghost.
You got to call us All Things Paranormal. Now, how do you do that? There's the numbers right there. What?
Yeah.
Give us a call, and we will show up, post, as fast as we can move, with some cameras.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting equipment, everything like that. Now, this kind of rings into our to our show today. Sometime.
Oh, man. And it's, what, St. Patrick's Day? We didn't even do anything about St. Patrick's. Ain't that something? Oh, we did that on the previous show.
Yeah, we missed that.
Yeah.
We're going to miss it on this one, but we got it on that 3 hour one.
Yeah, we got it on that 3 hour that got erased. But
so anyway, our show is going to be on ghosts. So what is a ghost?
It's a ghost.
A ghost. Well, a ghost is a thing that's based on the idea that it is a person's spirit after they die. Now, there's all different kinds of religions, and there's all different kinds of things. And we're going to try to stay where we incorporate all of them. But a ghost is a spirit, and some people even say the spirit of people and some animals.
Yeah, and or energy, or some people say energy. You know, the leftover energy of a person. You know, stuff. Everybody's got their own belief.
Now, the different things on ghosts is you have, I guess you call it classifications, qualifications, whatever. But ghosts usually come from somebody trying to give a message, or something where somebody suddenly has died in a poor situation, or it's something that is they just can't leave that area, or whatever it is, can't leave that area, and it's in kind of like a playback mode where it's over and over and over. We call that particular thing a residual ghost.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you see the same guy reaches up there and opens up the door every day at 3 o'clock. You know, that's called a residual haunting.
Now, remember that term residual. We're going to discuss that here in another ghost section. Well, hell, let's go and tell them now. We got a show coming April 8th.
8th or 9th. One or the other. I mean, that's the day we're going
to be filming both days,
yeah,
8th and 9th.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Manger Hotel.
The Manger.
In San Antonio,
San
Texas.
Antonio. Have y'all ever been, if y'all ain't never been to the Manger,
you need to go.
You need to go. I've never been to the
I've
Manger.
been there several times ghost hunting, and it's cool.
And he says it's pretty bad to bone.
I've got somewhere I got a video of me and Jake was looking outside a window. You can see a child take it. You see me, you see him, and then the child will take it and look outside the window too in the reflection, and there was nobody else there.
The Manger was built back in 1859. It was added on in 1881, added on again in 1909. All this time adding on different sections. Now, the best part about it is we have a pretty good chance of getting something because there is somebody went down there and started counting. There's supposedly 32 different entities in the Manger.
Woo, that's a lot.
Now with 32, and you can multiply that times however square inch of space that is, that means it's a good chance we're going to get something.
Well, that's pretty big. There's an old part and a new part.
And a medium new part.
And if I ain't mistaken, I think, who's the Rough Riders? Is that Teddy Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
Yeah, he has a bar that he was down there recruiting people for the Rough Riders in.
So
he'd get them all
and
tanked
they
up.
Said so they say he's even there. You know, now the most seen ghost there, from what they were saying, the most seen thing there is Sally White. Now she was a chambermaid, and she ended up was arguing with her husband, and the next day she was killed by her husband. Well, she was attacked, and she went 2 or 3 days before she actually succumbed to her injuries. And they say that she is the most seen entity there. She would be in a gray skirt,
period shirt,
or
clothes,
shirt. Yeah, period. So she's gray clothing, and people said they see her all the time. Now there's another one out there. Now remember, residual ghosts. This guy right here, he's in a buckskin jacket. I don't know if you ever seen Hee Haw, but they had one dude that always went around, you know, or even Gentle Ben. They had a guy with a.
Nobody knows who that is.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we're targeting young people.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a jacket made out of buckskin, out of deer skin.
Deer hides.
Deer hides. So anyway.
And now he gets up there and asks a question, doesn't he?
He asks a question.
So what does he do? He gets up there and he opens up the door and goes, "Sup?"
No, he don't. He don't.
Oh, he don't say sup?
No.
Oh, okay.
He don't say sup. The last time somebody seen him, from what I could tell, is they was climbing out of the bathroom and he's out there and he says, "Are you going to stay or are you going to go?" But now here's the crazy thing about it. He asked it 3 times. Are you going to stay or are you going to go?
Well, I guess if somebody did that when I jumped out of the tub, the answer probably wouldn't be right away.
No.
The second time he'd ask it, I don't know. That third one he'd probably get an answer out of it because he's kind of demanding.
So, but then after he asked the questions 3 times, then he disappears.
He must got his answer.
I don't know.
So what would the answer be? Hell no. Especially if you jumped out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
And you're getting out of the shower, and he's sitting there, well, you gonna stay, you gonna go? Well, being that I'm a ghost hunter or whatever, I would stay, but the majority of the people would probably say, well, peace out, dude.
Probably so. Now, there's also a guy named Richard King that died there. He knew he was going to die because he was sick, and he wanted to die in the Manger, so he died. So people see him. He's also mainly seen in the room called the King Ranch Room, and then there's a blue dress lady, and she's in blue dress and wire glasses, and she's running around over there quite a bit. These are 4 of the 32 different apparitions that's supposed to be there. Now we're hoping we catch at least 1.
Well,
or
all.
2 or all. We like, hey, now wouldn't that be something if we caught 32?
Well, I tell you what. How about we catch 33?
33?
Yeah, let's just add.
Let's add 1.
Let's invite somebody over.
Yeah. Now, being that it's invited, let me tell you something. We have guests with us on this thing.
That's right. So take a guess who's coming. Out of all the time.
The people that let us do it.
That's right.
That's our wives.
That's right. They get up there and let us play around and have fun and all that other stuff.
And this time, we got up there and said, hey, look here. We got to go have some fun. And where y'all going to go? Well, we're going to go to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Good. We'll go with you.
And it was like one of them things, too. Hey, while we're there, let's go ghost hunt.
We're going to try to sneak one in.
So
yeah, you got to, you just can't let it go to waste.
yeah, I mean, we do have to write some of this off on taxes. We got to
Well,
pay
bring
for
that
that.
right there. Go ahead and hit our commercial.
I thought we already played the commercial once.
No, we ain't playing.
I think I have ghosts. It's time for me to call All Things Paranormal.
Now, that was a little word from our sponsors again.
Us.
So anyway, we have.
While we're speaking of sponsors, if you want to sponsor us,
Yeah.
hey, that's cool, man.
That's cool.
We'll take a little sponsorship.
Yeah, we'll take any kind of sponsorship.
That's right. Walmart gift card,
Yeah, gas expensive.
food
Food
stamps.
stamps. We'll take some food stamps.
That's right, man. Hey, everybody wants a Twinkie.
Yeah, we'll take some Twinkies when we go out.
That's right. You want a little ho-ho?
We'll take any kind of sponsorship we can get.
That's right. Hey, we'll even take donated peanuts if you want to take it and mail us some peanuts. Unopened, of course.
Yeah, unopened. We don't want that open. Anyway, the types of ghosts that they have is like an interactive personality type of ghost. That's usually from a deceased person. It can be from a family member or a historical person. And these seem like could be friendly. It could be making some noise. It could be trying to give you a message.
Yeah.
It also can be accompanied by some smoke, like Grandpa's favorite cigar or pipe, or even some type of a perfume from little mama or whatever, something that will bring back the memory of, hey, look, this is who this person particularly is. There's a different type. It's called like an ectoplasm or mist. The special thing for these is it's a prelude to some sort of a body type apparition. I was going to say a full body apparition, but it's very seldom you get to see a ghost from head all the way down its feet, full. But you have seen where you have a majority of the body itself, like we had over in Goliath.
Yeah.
We've seen half a body apparition looking at us.
Yeah.
So we have that on camera, so on film. So if y'all want to go back on Facebook all the way back to, I don't remember how many years
I don't know.
ago it
It's
was,
been years back.
years back, and dig through and find it, it's there.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a full body apparition, face to face with contact is. I mean, look at it like this. It's 1 in 1,000 that you'll have some sort of contact, and then if you get the holy grail of it, then you're looking at like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't happen all the time.
We go through a lot of ghost hunts, a lot of Bigfoot hunts and stuff like that, and we, a lot of times we're like, hey, we had this little bit of thing here, but we can't say what it is because we don't have, we do nothing but scientific type stuff. We want all the evidence we can get, and we present the evidence without having any.
That's right, without any kind of bias or trying to talk you into it or anything or whatever, because that's not it. But speaking of Bigfoot,
we hardly ever.
Well, we don't endorse nothing.
No, we
outside
hardly
of
ever.
good times.
Yeah, but I tell you what, we have found a product on our last Bigfoot hunt that we kind of halfway endorse. We're non-paid sponsors,
That's
but anyway, just in case when you're out Bigfoot hunting, we do recommend this. I just shit in the woods hand sanitizer.
That's right.
So,
I mean, we can't get up there and say enough about this product.
that's right. When you're out Bigfoot hunting and there ain't no water to wash your hands,
That's
just shit in the woods is here.
That's right. So if you ever get it, it's what, $6.99?
$6.99 for this special bottle of this shit in the woods.
That's right. So if anybody works for that company or whatever, and they want us to sponsor it, man, we'll take a little shipment of it.
Yeah, it's 99.99% of germs on contact that kills them.
Almost all of them.
and it's made for camping. You get a two whole ounces.
That's right.
2.
Yeah. And man, I mean, it kills almost all the germs.
Ethyl alcohol, 62%. That's a lot of alcohol in just shit in the woods hand sanitizer.
That's right. But you not only can do that though, you don't need to just clean your hands. You can start a fire.
Hey, it even says out here in the back, when nature calls and you're actually out in nature, life's not always pretty.
So do your best. Well,
He said, without this shit in the woods, hand sanitizer, you'd be back on the trail in no time. and it works.
and if I'm mistaken, I think they even got a giant bottle for just in case. Just in case, it's 2 ounces ain't enough. Because, you know, for those special occasions.
Oh no. You'll be clean and ready for anything, including romantic, you know. And I'll say, what the hands on?
Maybe just,
But anyway.
yeah, we ain't never endorsed anything till now.
Till now.
But there it is.
There it is.
It's out of all products.
So anyway, they got a poltergeist is another name for that.
Is what?
Noisy ghost.
Noisy ghost. Now, there's going to be there's a difference here. Now, we're not talking about, you know, like demons or anything.
No.
That's a total different thing. A demon is something that's never lived. But a poltergeist is actually...
There's 2 different theories on
Yeah.
poltergeist too. One, it's a, let's just say aggravated spirit or a mean spirit of a deceased person. Or some people is even saying that it could be the spirit from a person itself, such as a kid approaching puberty, that is causing these activities going on around the house.
Yeah.
It usually starts off quietly, like some rapping and banging, and then it progresses to something more violent.
You know, like chairs flying and...
Yeah, stuff moving. When we say violent, we're not talking about slapping them around. We're talking, you know, stuff really getting moves.
Yeah, so if you end up with like scratches and scrapes and all of those stuff, but that's probably a demon. But there's ways of finding out. But it's...
Yeah, call us.
Yeah, call us.
Now, you got something else called orbs. We haven't really seen... We don't put too much stock in orbs, except for when we're filming and we see stuff. Orbs is usually dust.
Yeah, 99% of the time, everybody says, "Oh, it's an orb." It's not an orb. If you can physically see it with your eyes floating across the thing, and you can see it on camera floating with your eyes, then that's a good possibility that's an orb. But if all you see is with a camera, it's probably dust or a bug.
Probably dust, bug, something like that.
Yeah.
But now, what does this dust and bugs have to do with stuff when we're out ghost hunting? All right, especially dust.
Well, now I want to get up there and say this about a thermal. About that, because if you pass gas, it could be.
That's not ectoplasm.
That's not ectoplasm. But that's not also an orb floating in.
No.
It might be just as deadly.
Yeah.
But it's not an orb.
No, it's not by no means.
You can see that on a thermal. So you gotta.
But we do kind of watch the dust patterns and stuff because whenever we did have some activity And several times when we had activity, we started having dust that was really, really flying around real heavy.
Yeah.
Now, why does it do that? Well, take a balloon and rub across your head and your hair, and you stick it up there and you see your hair jump out from static electricity. Something happens whenever we start seeing ghosts and stuff. They start having more, I guess, static electricity in the air, and
that's why it kind
the
of
dust is just start.
Yeah, and it'll suck your batteries down and stuff like that.
It starts doing weird things.
But I think Einstein said something like mass can't occupy another spot of mass or something at the same time or something. I don't know. It's something
we don't
weird.
do all that kind of stuff. We
Yeah,
got to ask our older brother because he's an engineer.
Yeah, he's the one that does all that.
You know, we're just the comic relief.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a new style type of ghost going around, and it's only just been within the last few years. They call it a funnel ghost, and it's usually tied in with stuff like a vortex, cold spots. But people has always talked about cold spots. Well, now they're putting a term to it as funnel ghost, and they're saying to where you can shine like a light and it's not there, and then all of a sudden, because it's sucking the energy out, and the ghost forms from that. And I haven't personally seen that. I've run across several cold spots, but that's a new terminology. You're gonna start hearing it quite a bit on different shows and stuff now.
Man, people just want to make up stuff that they, just for.
Just more or less tie a name into something that's something that's already, it's a cold spot.
Yeah.
Now, I've never seen I've seen a guy when we was over at the Goat Man. He said, "Oh, here's a vortex," and he'd shine a light, and all of a sudden the light would disappear and move it and come back on. And he said, "Oh, that was a vortex there because it's sucking up the light." Well, no, you just didn't have nothing hitting the back of that light.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like a weak flashlight, it's only going to go so far, and then you just like your headlights on your car. They're not seeing forever. They basically run out.
Yeah.
And so that's what's happening with a flashlight.
That's right. If you crank that flashlight up a little stronger, you see that. But anyway, y'all be with us on April the 8th and 9th. We'll be having cameras and stuff. I don't know how much audio we're going to be having because, we are sneaking this in with the vacation with our wives. And they're not going to be real keen on getting over here and having us ghost hunt, running around trying to catch something all night long. But I guarantee you, we're going to make it interesting. So, anyway, it's good. This is John.
This is Don.
We're from the
Paranormal Science
Center in Buda, Southeast Texas. All things paranormal.
This is Don.
Yeah.